And welcome back to another Coach's Corner. I'm Rick Silvestrini, and we're talking Drake men's tennis with head coach Davidson Kozlowski. And Coach, you went 3-0 this past weekend after a 1-2 start. Great weekend. What was the difference between maybe week 1 and week 2?
I'm not sure. We had a great week of practice. Obviously, the previous home weekend didn't go the way we wanted. We were leading both those matches and felt we were in position to win the 2 that we lost. And the boys just put in a great week of practice, made some adjustments to our doubles lineup, focused on a few more things, areas to work on in singles, and they really responded well. Coming out, having Iowa on a Friday night, the crowd was electrifying. It was a great college atmosphere. Shout out to the Drake men's football team. They really got the energy flowing in there. After every single point, you could hear the place rocking. You could feel it rocking. It was a great place to play that night, and our boys really responded and lifted their games and picked up their 7th straight win over Iowa. So that was very exciting. Had the day off Saturday, and then came back with another Power 5 opponent in Arizona, who we happened to beat last year at a neutral site, 4-3. They were visiting us here at home, and again, they really responded, kept that confidence and that high level of play from Friday night and carried over to a very big win over Arizona. So we were ecstatic about the results we got over the weekend.
Well, lots of great performances, obviously, but talk about Finley Hall, named the Summit League Player of the Week.
Yeah, again, we talked about Finley several times this year, coming in as a new freshman in January, being thrown right into the mix, has responded really, really well. And then this past weekend for him against Iowa, his first match against the Hawkeyes, clinches the match, serving forward at 6-4. Or 6-3, 5-4, and holds to clinch the match. And then against Arizona, a monumental effort. He was down a set in 2-5, down double break, comes back, wins 10 straight games, win the second set 7-5, get up 5-0 in the third set, and then close that out at 6-2 for another clincher against Arizona. So back-to-back clinching matches for him and lifting this team to 2 great victories. Yeah, it was incredible effort from the young freshman.
Fantastic. And you also changed your doubles lineup a little bit, right, this last weekend?
We did. We had 3 home matches, 2 home matches last weekend that we dropped, and then we actually had an away match over at Omaha. It was our first Summit League match of the year. So we made some changes for that match, and we ended up getting the doubles point that evening, so that's what we stuck with and focused and practice, worked on that during the week and played with that again. So that's 3 straight doubles points with the new combinations. So that seems to be going well. We're going to, without giving out too much, we like what we see right now in our doubles combinations.
Don't blame you. And well, this weekend, another big weekend. You've got a doubleheader Friday, and then Sunday, you got Denver, who's been the perennial power in the Summit League, coming here to Des Moines.
Yeah, Friday should be fun. We've got UAB coming in the morning. I have a 10 a.m. match. I was coaching at UAB for 8 years prior to coming to Drake, so that'll be exciting to go up against UAB and my former mentor there. And then we've got George Washington coming in for an evening match, 6 p.m. here Friday night. They came last year, so it'll be a nice little get together again. And then, the boys are really looking forward to. We can't overlook Friday, but we've got a big one here Sunday, 1 o'clock with Denver. They have won 4 straight Summit League championships. We're new to the Summit League, so we know if we want to really make our mark in the Summit League, that's the team to go after.
Well, should have another nice crowd here this weekend to cheer you on.
So. Yeah. I hope so.
It should be real fun. Good luck this weekend. We'll talk to you down the road.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, thanks, Davidson. That's another Coach's Corner. I'm Rick Silvestrini, and we'll talk to you next time.